Get things all set up here. Good. Oh, these are probably really old. Let's get rid of these. One of those was like a test for another one was actually just me trying to make sure things are working correctly. And another one was from like a really old save file. So yeah, today I'm going to play some Quasimorph. I'm sure some of you might be aware of this game. Some might not be, I don't know. I'll know everyone's whole deal with that. But this game used to be brutal to get through after a certain point because it was one of those type of games where like the longer the game goes, the more difficult, the more like geared up everyone gets to the point where you basically have to play perfectly after a certain point. But it seems like they added a lot of updates since I last like touched it though, and I've been kind of like saving this for like a good day to get to.
The history of humanity is written in tears and blood.
Yeah, we'll just watch the intro real quick.
Tyrants, idealists, they all tried to bring happiness on the edge of a sword. We waited for liberation from the shackles of fate, and were ready to go through the last judgment for it. Not for the glorious death for the eternal kingdom, love, or the Lord, but for a way to step off the path of suffering. But when the apocalypse came, we shrugged our shoulders and started profiting from it as usual. The creatures lurking in the depths of space didn't seem scarier than our own world. Armed with the hope that the darkest hour comes before dawn, we try to survive until the first rays of the sun.
Good morning, boss. Let's first restore memory after its first dispause. During an Ancom mission on Venus, you awakened a Quasimorph known as Tescalin. His Quasimorphs are still on the world now, which is weird, and it says nothing about it in our involvement. What's more, the corporate insists that the Quasimorphs are a fabrication claim of Tescalin is a provocation by the civil resistance. We're now orbiting Phobos and have time to recover and figure out what to do next. Supplies on the spacecraft are running low, so we need to find ourselves some new profitable. No, I do not need training. I already know how this game works. So yeah, pretty much. There's... Let's see, we can start by returning income PC2. So basically just giving us some starting stuff, I suppose. There's quite a bit of civil resistance here, seems. I might take a look to see what we start with here. Let's see, what new stuff is there? I think Sarah's and Werner were here before. Damn, there's a lot of new places now. You can go to Jupiter now and Saturn. That's a lot of places. There's a high difficulty on that. So we're currently in Mars, which means that there's not a whole lot going on here. So we got to go find like an objective somewhere else to kind of like get the ball rolling here, because well, As you can see, it's kind of dead in this area. You know, we can go to Earth real quick. That'd probably be a good starting point. So last time I checked, the whole premise of this game is you're basically trying to make a name for yourself in the place, in, like, the system. Since, well, you're basically mercs. You're trying to get wealthy. You're trying to make some bank, doing what you usually do. And given what we have at our disposal here, okay, we should always just have those being produced. These are always very useful. Yeah, and essentially there's like a bunch of like stuff you can make over the course of the game and all that. Like we can make a full-blown medkit if we want. Very useful. Or like backup gear from rags and other stuff that we bring back. I'm just gonna have this start producing these because I remember these were like generally helpful because while they do eat up some of your calories, they do basically purge like poisons, infection, and other stuff. All the more annoying stuff that you might deal with. Let's see, who do we want to play against here? You know, let's do a defense mission. And because we started off with 4 people, we have a choice of 4 types of guys. We have Percy, Isabel, Victorian, Francis. All of them kind of have like their own gimmicks, pretty much. Victoria's kind of like a sneaky one. Probably the dodgiest of the bunch, probably too. And like they all again, as you can see, they all kind of have like their own advantages here. Like Percy is built like a brick shithouse, so he can just take all sorts of stuff, which makes him a good starting one, in my opinion. Frankly, we'll probably just use Scouts of Hades because it's just nice. You get some protection, some calorie consumption reduction, and other stuff like that. We can't really be picky anyway right now. We'll use Taiga though. The Taiga is just a great weapon in general. And the question is, I guess, because we're fighting like some Quasimorph mutants, we probably will just need like a full kit. Actually, I don't know how lethal they are in the current version. I'm going to take the heavy armor. Take some meds. Chicken. Probably going to need like a handgun of some kind. Oh, that's a nice feature. What does it say about this? All right. Percent chance of increased wounding, cleave. All right. Take a pistol while we're at. You know, we'll grab what we can as we go. Might need that though. Yeah, we'll rock this. I see. Stuff's gonna start unfolding almost immediately. I do have the game sped up because this game does kind of like Actually, this place has a good layout too. We should probably make use of this. Alright, who are you? You have a mace, some weaves, and are moving fairly slow. I mean, you can't go wrong with a good bludgeoning weapon here and there. That's weird. That could be useful for something. A transistor. Now, it was threat level 1, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's a very evil creature. Yep, and it disappeared into nothing. Somebody died here. There's also a lens. Oh, it's a prisoner. He had something interesting on him. That looks fairly valuable. Let's see, what's this do damage-wise? Entropy. What would entropy count as? Crit poison. Furnuncle. Who's better than my shoes or not? They're good in their own way, but not for the kind of stuff I'm dealing with here. Where the strange material has value. It is a defense mission, so it's basically a case of... Oh, spider. Fortunately, I chose a pretty good weapon for the job here. A lot of spider meat. Oh. Guess that was it? That's a good start. So we hold off the Quasimorph forces and we got some decent stuff. Guardsman clothing, some food, a chip for a new person, and a new shotgun. I guess these kind of be are like everyman repair tools. You can kind of just use them on everything. Yeah, because it looks like weapons without like proper maintenance, these guns are not going to last very long. Try to do some more stuff using RealWare. You think, given the circumstances, they would give me like a scanner or something to tell me, hey, go protect this thing. Okay, these guys are friendly. Yeah, they're not doing a very good job. Let's see, so it's one of those cases where you have to like go like floor to floor pretty much with it. Yeah, they did have these kind of missions in the previous like version that I played. But I dig it. It does kind of get bland after a while after all, so completely understandable. Could be hostile forces coming. I can also just shoot it myself if I want to be an asshole. On the bright side, this is an excellent opportunity for some resources. Oh, an AI module, very useful. Don't mind if I do. Eh, it's only a contusion, I can live with that. I mean, they gotta come to me anyway. It also always seems like in the early points of this game, it is kind of like easygoing. Like you basically don't have to worry too much about things. Kind of giving you time to like, you know, prepare. Because you know, no one's fully prepared, like powered up right now. So like everyone sucks at what they do. So it's a fairly simple ordeal until like later down the line. It also gives me like a perfect opportunity to like gear up and all that. Look at these pants. Pretty good actually. I'll take these pants. Your shoes, not so much. I'll take your beardo. Alright. So far, so good. You know, I'm actually quite glad for this. This is a lot of landmines. I can use these. Always good to have it. Landmines. For anyone who's just joining, I just started playing this run, so I don't have a whole lot of stuff. Things haven't gotten crazy yet. It probably will get crazier the farther in I get. Though I'm not like blind to this game though. I have played like the older versions like a long time ago. I just finally got back to trying it again, which is fine and all. And it seems like they did a lot to this game. Like this wasn't here before. Well, some features probably were there. Like the system map wasn't as massive as it was. I can't wait to see how what they do next with it, honestly. Okay, that stuff's still producing. I wonder if I got any like thing I can upgrade here. I got the AI module for that if I want to go capsule. What would I have to start with this? Yeah, I don't have any. Like, I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. Yeah, and I'm kind of exhausted for things here. What's going on the moon? What funny things? Okay, so there's death over there. Who's Dilfay? I think is Dilfay like a new one? I guess they are new. What's their info? Yeah, they're new. They're 100% new. What do you have at your disposal? Entertainment robots. What is that? I've never seen that gun before. Will you get hazmat gear? I do recognize that energy weapon. I guess they gave it to them as a tech thing. Oh, they have a sword button now? That's fantastic. That was like one of my gripes with like the later version. I eventually had to like I hit like night like prior to me playing like the older versions and all that. I had that nightmare territory of it where it was like you have so many things and it spends like you have to like spend like 30 minutes micromanaging it all basically. It was quite an ordeal. I'm glad they like fixed that though, because like that was definitely one of my gripes with the game back then. All right, what about you, Fuller? Who are you screwing around with? Daydream. So the medical company is fighting over the churches that gives you a fuck ton of alcohol. What about Mars? Is Mars finally doing things? Mars is finally doing things. From what I remember, Ancom was like one of the ones you kind of want. Yeah, because they give you all the like really juicy stuff. Yeah, there's some very juicy guns there. We're gonna go to Mars and help them out with that. Actually, what's the deadline on that? 14 days takes 20 days. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get there in time. Be better off just doing one of these maybe. Or these. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Sounds good. I do love games like this that just kind of leave you to your own devices effectively of how you handle them. Also, another very big thing that I enjoy about this is the fact that they added an option that like you can flip the script effectively and pick the other side to help out. Very big feature there. Okay, so what's my opinion? What is their opinion of me? 0 and 0. I guess it's a matter of who do I want to help here. Let's see, Poison McGee. Nah, I'll help the Dreamcans because like I do want some things from them. I'll just do what I do best in an early game and just literally rack up stuff over time. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess stuff's gradually grazed now. They don't stick around as much. Who the hell is farming in space? I guess it's like a farming facility of sorts. It's in the crapper. Water. Oh, that could be useful. Oh yeah, that's right, this is the moon, so there's Quasimorph. And they have the Mind Goblin guys. Did I injure him badly? Contusion. Let's fix that fracture. I'll take your entire stock. I forgot that you had to like actually like restock. I accidentally unloaded all my stuff earlier. That's fine. Because we can just scrounge like a crackhead. Like everyone usually used to do in this game. Alright, is my are my bones setting? They are not setting. I gotta go fix them again. Oh, that's nice. You can use plastic now to try to fix it. Ah, yes. Inject computer into your injury. Yeah, and I came out on top with 7 more shots. I'm just waiting for that fire to fade away. Sometimes you just gotta make do with shortcomings that you inflict on yourself, you know?
Somebody please.
That's just bad. I need to get a good shot on this person now. And it paid off. Okay, nothing valuable here. He didn't see anything. Yeah, there's like 2 of them there. I'm just gonna wait for him to do something stupid. Like that. Ah, spiky demon man. Well, you go deal with that. Have fun, sir. Fortunately, there's one over here. And... damn. Okay. He's in phase. Oh, let's disassemble these while we're at it. Put the canned food in there. The water bottles, the rags in there. Actually, no, we can just leave these in here. What we need is something that's going to be reliable for the time being that isn't shotgun based. We need something that's 9mm. I think this is a 9mm gun. It has a silencer too, so it's very useful. Yeah, it's 9mm. So 3 shots, 3 round bursts. Yep, I'll take it. Sounds good. Get that trash out of here. Let's bring the agony with us. See, how much should I say give? Poison electrical? Not too bad. Could be better though. Okay, he just waltzed in unaware of the pile of corpses that are in front of him. Let's eat that for now. Let's see. Reload. Good. All primed and ready. Don't know if these are valuable or not. Kind of a new item. Nope. Why did you shoot, sir? Is it because they saw the demon through the wall there? Assuming that was the case. Cut immunity. Oh, of course. Oh, don't mind if I just run away here for a sec. It's carrying drugs on him. Smoked lard. Definitely made of people, I'm guessing. What's my goal? Locate, destroy transmitters. All targets destroyed. So there's 2 floors. I gotta find the elevator, basically. Combat AR. Okay. That could be useful for later. Or at least I hope it does have some use. Because we're now in like the second... Because I know like as this escalates, things just get more ridiculous. So why are you keeping a dog skull on this shelf like that? Get that trash out of here. My main goal right now is honestly just to find like somewhat useful gear. Also, that's a demon, isn't it? No, just a crackhead. A lot of them in there. Oh. Full auto. Just a scratch. Okay, he's got to be dead. Yeah, he's super dead. Man was wearing a meat suit. We didn't actually have anything of value to, like, anything good. Burn tablets, that could be useful. Let's eat this veggie while I'm at it. I mean, that would be quite useful in a pinch. Antidotes, split. That's the problem with early game. You don't really have a good backpack, so you're kind of just stuck having to juggle item options here. Just an unfortunate side effect of such. Yeah, we'll just eat that for now, just to downgrade it a little bit. Oh, he has cover. He is kind of injured, though. But it's nothing permanent. I should probably just lure him over. At least you can count on these guys having a lot of 9mm, because it seems like that's like their main kit right now. This next floor. But I think there's maybe another signal here. Nope. You got all the signals. This one's just basically looking around for like some kind of like, I don't know, parts. Handymans. So those give like cut and electrical resistance. Yeah, for all the animal parts I keep finding everywhere, you think there would be something more than just, that would actually be like a war dog or something? And what about you? What can you make? I guess the ultimate soldier weapon, the shovel. I guess another really good thing to probably work towards, maybe for the ship upgrade, is probably some sort of... Okay. Like some sort of like, is it like one of those things where I have to like go back to where I am? Alright, there you go. Like some sort of thing that lets me like put stuff back to the ship without having to, you know, complete a mission. Okay, that was a little reckless of me. Unfortunately, the guy wasn't lucky enough to land a hit despite the blunder. Okay, you don't stack. These do have quite a bit of value to them, though. I mean, I don't really have a gun that uses rifle ammo, though, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. This guy was using a severed limb. Yeah, that's not my problem. Go this way for now, let them handle it. It's better to just have the Quasimorphs infight the Poor pro guys. Saves you a lot of trouble. Frankly, it's better that way too. Oh, someone was already in a fight here. No wonder there was a literal demon in the mist. Okay, so what should I get here? You know, the morphine's probably more valuable than the rubber. I guess we'll just read that. I'm kind of already, like, limited on space as is. And we can now leave. From what I remember, though, I think, isn't the moon boss, like, the easiest one in the game or something? Like, I could just try to see if I can cheese a moon boss real quick. I see they've been struggling, or... Actually, no, they lost to the blob, apparently. Yeah, this place is all tapped out. Not much else can be done here. They all lost at the big Chungus Moon Man. Yeah, now I remember why I don't do these guys. Because they give you basically barely anything truly valuable besides mercs. Oh, with that done, I think that's all that's left is the moon ones, really, within like a reasonable time frame. Frankly, this is going to be hell to do in its current state. I do think we should probably just go to Mars, though. Mars seems like it has, like, a lot more going on in it, in the grand scheme of things. And even if I get there too late and there's nothing to do, at least I can kind of, like, go to the moons near it and try to, like, get something done. Plus, RealWare is very happy and produces some things I might want. I come to think of it, do I have those items? I think I do have some of those items in storage. Oh, I have guardsman clothing. I do have alcohol. Speaking of which, probably should keep this thing rolling. Keep it producing. There you go. Let's go to Venus. What are they asking for here? Alcohol, crap. Parts. And there's some fights between the bunch. Yeah, we should go here.
We can terminate orbit, sir. Confirm, sir.
If the audio cuts out, by the way, it's because I'm checking something off screen. Sometimes, I'm just making sure things are running smoothly. You know how it is. You want to make sure things are not, like, bugging out or anything for you guys. Damn it. Dilthay is just declaring war on the fucking demons. They're just they're just throwing hands with them right now. Meanwhile, Simple Resistance is also like committing crime against them as well. I guess we could do some demons. I do need to gear up though. I guess it's something you do here. Yeah, there it is. Just how I remember it. Get those sorted where they should be. We'll bring anti-infection and anti-bleed stuff because anything else can kind of just be sort of fixed by clothing it or doing some other thing. It's probably gonna be a long one. Need some food for that. Guns. This Jeff Hammer is gonna probably do me a solid for a while, so I'll just bump it up a bit. Because their stuff's good against everything but cut. So yeah, ammo that has cut properties to it is probably the best bet. We'll bring a stack of that. Some mines. You never know when you need mines. Oh, I guess I just have to leave them in my main inventory. Oh, let's take an axe with us. How's his skills going? Still a rookie. Got some accuracy bonuses and other stuff helping him out. Yeah, training is really helping him a lot. Gonna help. You could probably last a long time without food. I will have to be very mindful of this place though, because from what I remember, I think Venus Quasimorphs were kind of a bit harsh to deal with. Oh, there's the door. Yeah, that's correct. They don't really protect themselves against cut. They usually have poison immunity. And they're basically more elemental based, pretty much. They always seem like they focus harder on like the whole you can't use abnormal damage types on them type of thing. Okay, got a scratch on him. Did I get a good hit on him? I did. Very good. And that makes things pretty safe here. Move back one. Exactly why I brought the equipment that I have. So unfortunately, I think this is going to lead to a situation where I'm not going to have a whole lot of actually, I stand corrected. I just found blood bags. A fuck ton of ammo, literally. Never mind. I was assuming this was going to be a nothing burger area in terms of items, but the game has decided otherwise. Oh, how convenient. I mean, they might be permanently resistant, but they're not immune. Alright, what do you got here? You break down into mechanism parts and some crystal thing. Didn't want to shoot there, but okay. Now let's take the bandages off here. We'll put that there and this here. A 42 caliber. Oh, it's 7.97, not 42 caliber. Still fairly valuable as a weapon, since this could probably provide a hefty bonus against dealing with things, especially from a distance. Also, this place looks like a prison. Yeah, there's a whole lot of nothing in this place. Stove doesn't really have a whole lot to be desired with it either. Which I keep finding blunt ammo though, which ain't good. Ah, yes, alien meth, the most powerful tool of all. Unfortunately, and also a brain of a spider for some fucking reason. I did hear there was also a fun thing you could do with bottles and shit, where you can just like yeet them at things. Oh, that ain't good. Damn. Fucking lottery shot right there. Alright, how's my state? Contusion. Okay, I got lucky there. After getting back-ended in the back of the head like it's the cat and half a baseball bat. One problem with having the game be sped up is that you basically accidentally put yourself at risk more often than not as a result of it. Okay, so it treated us like some kind of poison. Or it's just a case of like finding what's around here now at this point. I'm sorry, I heard I was hearing the advisor say something and I was like, nah. Useful chip. Okay, so he has an infection and he's actually injured. Nah, I'm not taking a chance. That thing's fucking terrifying to deal with. At this point, I'm just like trying to find like anything of value. Because we were already done technically. Just that like the problem with like the Aztec aliens in general is just they don't really have, or like the Aztec like demons or zombies or whatever you want to call them. They don't have a whole lot going for them outside of just stuff in their base. Like unless you're killing like a certain type of one, you're not really getting like a whole lot out of them. Also, a lot of stuff is mega cursed in terms of like usefulness. I should have enough to do something. I mean, we keep getting all these AI chips, so it's not surprising. But it does look like I can push out the Quasimorph pretty easily right now. But that one's gonna be rough. Oh, this is nice. You don't have to actually go there yourself anymore. So what are they seeking? Booze, clothing, manuscripts, gotcha boxes. Yeah, it's quite a bit. What about you? What are you asking for? Nothing good? You're currently being assaulted. I might just go defend that because I honestly, Daedrian Chem's already screwed me over, like reward wise. What's Grasshopper do? I feel like I heard about Grasshopper's tech at one point. Oh, they have that armor. They have the good armor. Come to think about it, I do have a new chip. So we'll find out what Hannah's good at. Can interact while running. Can has better wound chance. Gains dodge based on distance moved. That is very useful. What about our other ones? Reloading takes 1 AP. Extra projectiles. This is Jacquet Kenneth has some insane setup to him. Unfortunately, I don't think we have the class card to make him good though yet. Isabel's another one. It's kind of like that too, where it's like you kind of want to like do a certain thing with them. I'll make some of those too while we're at it, and then we'll go do something for Grasshopper. What's Planet Bridge though? Who's Planet Bridge associated with here? What's their offer? They do have the LMGs as a potential path with them, and they do have electromagnetic guns. And I remember these two items here are like insanely good, because I remember this was like a electromagnetic revolver that just does like a crap ton of damage. I use it all the time when I played my old save file. And if you just want something that lets you just like lock and load with 3 different guns and reload them quickly, that backpack is insanely good. It has like a servo setup or something. Come to think of it, they're almost about to get the magnetic pistol. So what can Grasshopper Tech provide me right now if I do help them? Item chips, clothing, can bombs, and some standard assault rifle weapons. I guess that's good. It also would help give them some good stuff. Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do something with Dilpay. Let's have Percy do some aggression. And I haven't gotten injured much, so my gear is actually in mostly good condition as well. Especially since I keep finding repair sets, you know? Like repair machines. So we'll carry a stack of slugs. And I guess whatever else I find on the way. I mean, regardless of who I help here, it is whatever. Would be useful. That's right. Isn't like Venus like a primeval like volcanic forest or something in the game? That was rude. You going with you? I'll take this pistol for a spin. Chainmail armor is always pretty useful. Get some solid protection from that. I just have to compact a bit here just to kind of like organize. Because they have quite a bit of ammunition and whatnot on them. That's because this is kind of a big one. It's like a 4-floor one.
Don't let them escape.
There's the doggo. There goes the doggo. And now we begin treatment. Small chance to heal. So these guys seem to be kind of like very frail. I should carry a knife with me though. Appears to be some kind of shop. Or former shop, I suppose. And now I think about it, this place kind of looks like a mall. And it's like, I guess, sci-fi-esque approach to it. Anti-frostbite tablets. That could be useful. Okay, so there's the elevator. There's probably someone else on this left side, or maybe some goodies. Or not, I guess. I guess that was just a pointless endeavor. An absolute useless nothing burger of nothing. Fortunately, I think I'm gonna have to deal with a bear in this game. By the way, a lot of times when I like play these games, I don't really like to bring a lot with me because of the fact that you never know how much crap you're just gonna find on the way to something. So it's usually just safer to just do like full rat behavior in these type of games. Play the game like a rat. Ah, so he had bone pills on him. And my guy's just landing those shots left and right. Also, it appears that someone over there has quite a heavy-duty weapon on them. Or not, I guess, unless they died of bleeding. Froggy hat. Yeah, we're wearing that. We're full of stuff here. Guess the spring isn't too valuable. I'm desperate for a very high-end, like, pool of sorts. I guess I could do this real quick, just to kind of, like, reduce the severity of things. There you go. Now we don't have to worry about the Quasimorphs getting too out of hand for a bit. I just had to be sure. It does seem like the dogs are very nimble. It kind of complicates things when you're trying to fight them. Actually, what am I doing? I should just take the whole damn thing with me. There you go. Just a quick switcheroo. Replenishes implants. I guess that's a new thing. Implants are something that probably weren't there originally. That guy just possessed, apparently. I assume it's going to be a while before I find anything truly valuable in these places. Actually, I haven't gone far right yet. And that's probably why, because there's like nothing there. It's full of nothingness, trash, and corpses from enemies that were slain before. Oh, they're unarmed. I could just basically just casually blast into them. I gotta be a bit more worried. Okay, you two have fun with that. I said you two have fun with that. Alright, is that what gonna be, smart guy? There you go. Eat fucking slugs.
The potential earnings can be huge.
Guess I'm the center of attention right now. Bandages that might help with something. Splints. Splints are always pretty valuable. Yeah, I'll get rid of the food for that. I'll just eat all the food and run off for it. He fucking he gooed me. He fucking did a boomer from Left 4 Dead on me, pretty much. Decided to Alec goo me, you're there. Don't know you can only last that much longer. I'll just use that for now, just to downgrade this severity. Yeah, he should slowly die from that, actually, yeah. This is the aggravating part, unfortunately. It's just the fact that there's so many useful things, yet at the same time, quite literally cannot carry all of it. It's just too much stuff. It's just too many valuables, unfortunately. Like, I'm hoping I eventually get the, like, better backpacks, but for now, I'm just kind of like, fuck it, I gotta, like, make do. Okay, so that's where my guy is. That I gotta go to and deal with. In the meantime, I might as well loot like a goblin. Yeah, screw these sorbents. They haven't come up as a relevant thing for a bit here. Be better for me to just grab more valuable meds that don't require, that do actually require resources to probably make. That geoscanner though, I think that actually is important for a ship upgrade. Okay, he has a knife. Oh, I just noticed there's like little green boxes that show up on them sometimes that like tells you how many moves they have per like a turn. I never noticed that. I always thought it was just like something you had to like learn by just, you know, dealing with them. But apparently not.
I will tear you apart.
Oh, did I accidentally blow off their limbs? Oh, never mind. I didn't. For a second there, I thought I was like, oh, did I just obliterate their limbs and that's why they're not attacking each other? Consume the bone healing meds. This guy's gonna have to get retired though afterwards. Getting to that point. That is very valuable. Cyborg leg. Yeah, sure. Take that, it might have some value elsewhere. Where's my goal? Oh. Oh, it's buried behind the back of things here. Oh, good. Success. Unfortunately, this also means that I'm getting more chems. But that military unit, though, that actually gave me something good this time. I could actually probably do some upgrading now, or at least be close to doing some. Yeah, maybe not for that. Yeah, I just need whatever the hell that is. Because this would be, monitoring would allow me to at least stay more active and not have to spend so much time jumping back and forth between things. Getting a gunsmith workshop would also be very useful here. Guess we'll take a gander at what's around. So they want skulls. They will buy booze. Fortunately, none of you sell anything truly beneficial. What's my rep looking like? That's another important thing here. Not too bad. Is that what I think it is? I don't have any of the stuff they want, though, so I don't think that... Actually, no, I can afford that. I can go there and grab that. I should go to Havoc.
We can terminate orbit, sir. Confirm charge and go.
They have the parts I'm looking for.
You are go for the orbit. Roger. In.
Yeah, because they're selling, I think it's robot parts, is it not? Is that not what I need for that one modular thing? It's definitely something I'm going to need later down the line, and I have some items that are kind of just like, not exactly useful in the current grand scheme of things. Yeah, robot parts are pretty important everywhere, it seems. And they want cargo crates. They're willing to trade AI cores for it, so that's good. 2 booze. Oh, are they like discounting it? Is that what they're doing? 149 each. Yeah, they're making me pay half price because they're not like in good hand. I guess that makes sense. They're trying to make it so you have to actually like pay up more. You truly want their stuff. Suppose we could do this real quick and just get this done and over with. So that seems like it's going to be quite a power difference. But it is Dilfey. We've seen they have like the rail guns and all that and implants. And what looks like a good like tactic vest. Also, yeah, I need to help these people. They have the good backpack. They have the good upper backpack. That's like kind of useful. Held attack on Venus 2. We'll use Percy again. Unfortunately for Percy, I gotta basically I gotta exhaust his equipment here a little bit. You need this shoddy. This shoddy Bugatti. This shells. Let's see, what other weapon can we get that might help with the Aztec demons. Painful crits. What does that do? Crits inflict triple pain. You know, yeah, let's rock that one out. I'll keep the body armor on because the body armor is quite valuable. Probably gonna want some heavy duty meds. Just on-demand meds. And standard healing items. Anyone veg can. I need to find someone who makes like heavy duty grenades. Because these current ones are not really going to do a whole lot. Oh, it's this layout too. Yeah, this is going to be a pain. So I'm just going to start this up by placing one of these bad boys. Gotta do it in a different order here. Okay, so these are the people I get. Some backup guns. One's already bleeding, so an alien has already been slain.
Execute the plan. No delays.
Yeah, they're already confronting them. On the bright side, it does seem like it's going to lead to some valuables here and there. I do know not like you do not want to get launched into space, because if you get launched into space, you die instantly. Something I remember from like the previous attempts. Survive for 31 turns. Oh, It did blow up the, Really, he hits me from there. Okay. It's time for one of those. How much time do I got left here? 15 turns. Deep wound. Well, let's try to fix that. Nope, not fixing yourself. I implore you to reconsider. There's just one left somewhere. You're beating up something. He's beating some kind of surface up. I guess... Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's more or less dead. Mission's done. And time to, loot. As you do in these cases. And when it's all said and done, this is what you do. Because you never... Defense missions are great for just hoarding a metric ton of garbage. Oh, that's nice. They actually have multi-use. That's the survivor. Don't mind me, I'm just looting the remains of everything for free shit. As you do in these cases. Alright, I'm all done. Yes, this is what I was looking for. These, getting an ultrasonic pistol and some cybernetic items. That's a memory records. Actually, I think I can actually upgrade the ship now. The hangar can now it can now have a drop pod. Two charges per per week, I guess. It's 2 charges per week. I suppose that's pretty good. All right, what kind of recipes we got here? I know we've been slowly obtaining new ones. We obtained the hobo, gladiator. Not gonna lie, the gladiator is quite valuable in terms of usefulness. It's basically a vastly superior version. In fact, it pretty much is. Actually, no, it does have one trade-off. You get less cold resist, but that's not really a big of a deal given the fact that it's giving you pretty much 2 AP speed for reloading. I think it's a very justifiable like benefit. What's French Com give? One of the weakest ones. Looks like they focus on like riot gear and such and turrets. And some Judge Dredd gear, basically. Was it the G11? Looks like a G11. I don't think that's very useful. Go to this place then. Yeah, there's a lot of fighting going on here. We could probably help out with that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go here and go help
Terminate orbit, sir.
help them deal with the demons.
You are go for the orbit.
Because we'll be there just barely in time for it. So arm up 80 bullets. The shells that cut, and does it consume ammo? Oh. Seems like its focus is energy. So yeah, let's probably take that as a sidearm. What's its damage? Blunt? Yeah, it made no difference there. Get the medical bags and all that on us. You're pretty much just getting every single person, pretty much. Oh, I'm guessing so Edward, I guess, has like a passive, like, Quasimorph reducing effect. I do hope we can kind of get some more useful stuff in terms of, like classes, because if I can get tunnel rats, it's over. This will help them out for this one. You see, this is a game where you want to play every side anyway, so... Guess we'll test out this gun while we're at it. So it has burst mode and regular. Suppressive fire. This targets accuracy by 60%. It has a chance of stunning. High chance of knockback. Certainly fairly useful in that regard. I'd say this is quite valuable. This vest is about to fall apart on me. I probably should just grab a normal one now and just disassemble it.
Help! Somebody please.
And just Beyblade right at rip. Still no big injuries, unfortunately. This guy's pissed, though. Okay, you gotta be bleeding out by now. Well, anyway, they're dealing with a demon, so... just use that as I may to my advantage. That is poison. Have the first aid kit kind of deal with that. You seem to have quite a bit of a high capacity of items here. There's a whole lot enough in here. Sorry, am I supposed to be somewhere here? Guess not. Over there, it just hasn't showed up yet, I suppose. Or it's like one of those things where it's just like, you figure it out. That's a lot of damage. Good thing I have the medkits though, because like, I bet that probably would have led to a lot of unnecessary damage. Oh, my froggy hat's broken. Did you maybe have a new one? You do have a new one. I'll take it. I appear to be just resistant enough to not suffer the consequences of chemical burn. I think I just like fucking vomiting out like gallons on them upon gallons just from that. So that's where I had to go. Does this have any other detriments to me or no? Oh. Yeah, it has some minor punishments to it. Oh, they're not coming out this way. Oh, correction, I think they just killed themselves. So... that explains a lot. Guess I'll do the classic approach of creating rags to stabilize wounds. So much space that I need. Alright, just please fix. Thank you. I guess I got a long way to go.
My pain, and then you'll understand.
Employee ID, I think that's kind of important. Maybe. I think there was like a recipe that might need that. As you come to think of it, I think, yeah, it does say something about it. Like, I'm guessing that's what that indicator means, like right here, where, like it says 1 of 3. Probably saying like, hey, you need this many things.
I will tear your mind.
And there's the switchboard that we need. Okay, so it's right on the left there. Yeah, they say the attackers are close, but I haven't seen any yet.
It's a new difficulty level.
Okay, this is bad. think I got stun locked to death almost. Gotta make a makeshift tool here. I'm dead. Well, first death of the game. So be it. It happens. Was that like a whole thing where it's like for missions or something? Oh, I guess we'll see if that does anything. It did. Okay. Gave us a bunch of stuff. An elite knife, SR, a Taiga, emergency case, bunch of stuff. What's really unfortunate though is that we lost a lot of stuff from that because that was a really good run of loot. There was a bunch of there was a switchboard and everything there. We do sell class chips here. What's there's chaos over said taking advantage of the sudden appearance of Quasimorphs. These corporations have reshuffled their markets, stations change owners almost every day. Tesla, who seems grateful for us, is we get squeezing corporations out of Venus. The Silver Resistance shown up, and I see. Also fight against it, which I kind of have been doing. I've been kind of like mostly going against them, sometimes helping them, but usually just going against them more often than not. But they buy switchboards, they don't take them. They sell gotcha boxes. And they sell clothing. Is that actually relevant to anything, really? I guess first things first, let's see what the class card we got is. Tifton's Elite. I actually don't know about that one. But I'm sure it has like some kind of value to it. And he's being cloned. Does suck that we lost that guy though. Any other goodies we got here? Any boxes, gotcha boxes or anything like that? Emergency case, military parts, components. Sometimes you just kind of want to open them up. Because I think it was like, what, clone? It wasn't cloning, it was one of the other ones you needed it for. Yeah, I need a switchboard for monitoring. Oh, hey, Jacob, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm currently figuring out what I need to find to get progress here because I'm dealing with Aztec demons and corporations trying to murder each other. I guess in the meantime, it's a good chance to find like a new person to use. Okay, so what's Typhon's elite? Heavy weapons, so Less scatter, more accuracy, better grenade handling. Self-healing, that's very valuable. Well, yeah, the idea is that you kind of want to pick your favorites. It's one of those type of games. There's tons of corporations. You just pick like a few of them that you want stuff from because as you can see, there's a lot of them, and they all advance differently, giving you access to some very funny weapons you can get later down the line, especially when you're fighting them too. Like, keep in mind, like even if you go against one of them, you can still get their shit just by murdering them in the game. Like they still you still have to fight them every now and then anyway, so you can still kind of get their items. Let's produce some of these gladiators. Am I out of rags already? Is that what's happening here? Oh well. So yeah, we'll do SBN. We'll pick a person. Typhon Elite also has like a deployable setup and good machine gun capability. Yeah, we'll try that class out. Now comes the slightly more complicated part, gearing them up. But fortunately, we did just get some nice heavy gear. And an actual good backpack. We can actually carry things now. We're no longer restrained by 12 spaces. We now have 18. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a proper machine gun. So... Oh no, we do. We have an SR-78. We can use that. But our ammo is something left to be desired for that. This is a person that uses stun grenades, 100%. That's a matter of just, like, gearing up. They do kind of auto-heal wounds, but if I really need them, I'm taking some splints with me. For food items, we'll take 2 cans. Actually, no, we'll take these chick packs. They're kind of trashy, but they do the job. And we'll start picking a fight and start murking them. So yeah, like depending on how you do in missions dictates how things unfold. Every scenario has like its goals in mind and everything. And a lot of times you can pick a side during an incident. Like you can sometimes go the other way and just help out whoever's being affected by a mission. Which wasn't there in like older versions. Like it seems like it's more of a new thing, but it's amazing that it's a new thing. It's the reason why I like this game more now, because like that was a feature that was missing for a while. Because you're kind of left to like the mercies of the game to let you have that. I guess I'll also say to you, JCap, since you're in the chat, good luck with Blade's game. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Because I know you got invited into it. I'm sure his System Shock style thing he's going to be doing for his the campaign is going to be quite fun.
We're not here to waste time.
Oh, I guess I'll let it rip full auto.
We're not here to waste time.
Oh, just a scratch. Fortunately, I am playing the self-healing person. Yeah, they're not well equipped for this situation. There's the elevator. The only problem with this person is I think this I think she has, yeah, she has terrible health. Let's take a Hydra 12 and the pistol ammo from them. It's always good to check around like every area in this game. You never know what you might find. Especially places like this, they're kind of like more medical based because you can get like a lot of like blood packs, containers full of organs and other useful things. It's generally a valuable thing. That's another reason why you want to like fight certain people too. Sometimes their areas tend to have like a very special design to them that means that like they're more lab based or they're more like military based. Effectively leading to you finding like very specific items that you normally would be kind of rare in other places. Probably really should just save the rifle for more severe circumstances here. Well, I think that's it for this zone.
All personnel, hold the line.
The way this game is, you don't really have a very specific person. You have like a bunch of like mine data for clones. Like for example, this chip I have here is the cloning data for a guy named Nico Medic who has like a shooter capability or something to him. So he's like naturally good at probably shooting like guns. Oh, I need to get the fuck back here. I need to whip out the big gun. Just wait for them to go through. Ah, he poisoned me. Well, I do have meds, so it's not too bad. Good old anti-poisons. And with this splint, I should be able to purge the fracture I just got. Poison guys are quite difficult to deal with. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, every character has like its ups and downs for what they're good at. They all have like a massive array of different stats. So it's usually encouraged to like try them all out at some point and try different classes with them because there's also like a class system that kind of gives them like a bunch of perks that improve as they use them. Like, for example, the one that I lost earlier, Percy, he's built like a brick shithouse, basically. Effectively mean that he's resistant to most forms of damage and has a high pain tolerance. But the downside is he eats a lot, so usually if you're playing like a certain class, he might not, he'll just blow for food like it's nothing. And this one I'm having right now is good at long range. Like every weapon they fire or has like an extra +2 maximum effective range, and they're quieter, so they don't draw aggro as much. Obviously, shooting a gun isn't very quiet to begin with, but the point is that like while you're rummaging around and scattering everywhere, you kind of like don't really lure as many people to you as you would other people. Okay, so that's an advanced bone healer. If you're wondering what's in the bottom right corner here, this is how likely this shit's gonna go down. So essentially, at the beginning of this game, you basically released a bunch of Aztec demons from like Venus. And now you're basically you're just kind of like saying, hey, fuck it, we're just gonna keep doing business, ignored it ever happened because no one caught us on it. And now you're basically just doing merc stuff. And ironically enough, basically the Aztec demons are a faction you can like work with in the game. But regardless, every planet apparently has like its own like Aztec demon that does different things. That was loud. And they kind of like have their own advantages too, and you can get like eventually get like packs with them and such to kind of like buff you up even further. This guy has a liberator on him. Fortunately, he doesn't have any ammo. It's not a significant enough amount. I kind of don't want to double dip either. My shoes, unfortunately, are getting damaged quite a bit. Nothing in this vending machine.
We're just trying to survive.
Yeah, and basically this Quasimorphs, this phase thing, pretty much, think of it as like warp demons. They're basically just coming. The more chaotic things you get, the more they'll just show up. And you're pretty much just having to deal with them along with like whatever megacorp you're dealing with normally throughout the game. Oh, there's a boomer. There you go. Got rid of him. If I wasn't careful, he would have blown up on me and did some nasty damage to me if that was the case. Mustard plaster, it could be useful. Must be carrying quite a bit of items. That's probably why my calories are dropping quickly in this game. Where the fuck is the elevator? I guess that's up there. This is useful. Bunch of data. Outer's all full of plastic now. I guess another downside of this person is I don't think this person has a very high calorie capacity. So they tend to struggle. I basically have to carry backup food because even if they don't consume much, it's still gonna like come up often because of the low capacity. Or I just gotta like eat everything out of the vending machines immediately when I find them. Unfortunately, things are about to get unhinged because I think I might be encountering a Baron soon. That's a centaur. How many rounds do I have? I don't have many rounds. I should save this gun. Okay, he's injured, but he's very slow. Alright, so I can just kind of like poke him. Definitely not in a situation where I could fight him if I see him. You know what? I can downgrade it real quick. There we go. Anti-rad meds are very useful too. So the problem that like it can happen from like letting things out of hand is that you can eventually encounter a demon boss, like a Baron or something. Barons are pretty much like high level like space demons that pretty much have like some insanely powerful like stats for what they are. On the bright side though, if you do beat them, they do drop some of the nastiest items you could ever think of. Fuck, got shot. Alright, can I throw that in? Again. Got him. I mean, mission's done here. You know what? Call the capsule. That's all the way over there, though. I don't want to risk it. Actually, no, it's going down. I think everything's stable now. There's not enough violence for them to summon a Baron, so I could probably go over there. More of a food issue, I guess, more than anything here. Fuck. Got bonked. Mission complete though. Doesn't matter what happens if the mission's done. It doesn't matter if my guy dies or not. Unfortunately, I got something good though out of it. Research station. That's the funny thing. This is a game where it doesn't matter if your guy lives or dies. It only matters if they do the mission. Though ideally you do want them to live. Speaking of which, I have just gotten a new guy who apparently has an extra weapon slot and takes less. He's blast resistant too, apparently. Let me just check something real quick. Oh, good. I'll be right back one sec. I gotta go check something. Mainly due to like I was doing some like laundry earlier. So just give me like 1 minute and I should be back. Okay, I've returned. At this point, let's see what else is on the map. Yeah, we could probably do that.
We'll leave it the way it is and wait for us to come back home. Roger, out. You are go for the orbit. Roger, in.
This one shouldn't be too bad. Last time I checked, Conward was like prison, like penal colony, like corporations or something. Plus, there's a good chance I'll find like gear that's probably better as a whole. Yeah, I'm gonna want that. They're gonna shoot nails at me probably. Not a good range for that. But he's unarmed, so it's not too bad either. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna take your pants, your hat, your shoes. Your shoes are now mine. Your pipe is now mine. Okay, he's actually armed. We're gonna close that door. Pretend we didn't see it. Okay, I guess it's just one of those cases where we're gonna have to open it anyway. It's not advantageous. Nope. It's not giving us a good chance here. Fortunately, he's really bad at it. Yeah, just metal pipe at them like instantly. Just bonk him over the head with it. Boots are more. These pants are more fire resistant. His boots would be probably. Nah, they're not better. They're just the same crap. The contusion should be gone soon enough. Okay. Let me just line it up. Bonk.
Obviously, space rule was horrendous. Obviously, space.
They do have a lot of manpower, it seems. Nothing a couple good well-placed shots can't do. Who are you? Some robot with a drill. Okay. You're immune to poison. You're basically immune to fire. Wait, hold on. You can poison a robot? I guess because it's like corrosive chemicals, I guess. That's why you can still kind of damage them with it. Fortunately, it only gives you the crowbar. It doesn't give you the good item. I guess I could, if I find a knife, I can probably like extract it off of them. Maybe it's one of those cases. Got a lot of weird alien crystals. They definitely do the job for repairing things.
I expect nothing less than perfection.
I don't have a grenade. There is some good cover here. Alright, you have a good one, JCap. It's nice seeing you here. I'm pretty much gonna keep doing this for like probably a while. Probably like another hour maybe. You know, given the fact that I have what I have, I probably should just grab the nail gun while I'm at it. Just screw it. I can carry 3 guns after all. There's the vital switchboard that I don't have enough of. And that's about it for this area. Let's call down that capsule. Okay, so that's where it went. Bit far, but I just want it out and ready to go. Because I kind of have to explore this place anyway. For a second I probably missed that. Should probably use the morphine though, just to... Ah, this Kraken snuck up on me. Pierce wound, self-healing. Mild inconvenience at most. Transfer addiction causes Quasimorphosis. Basically a full restore though. But being able to make a hemostatic is going to be quite valuable. I guess today's my lucky day. I found 2 switchboards. And a toolbox. Very good. Game really is just saying, hey, here's all the fun stuff. Alright, you take this, you take that. And you take that. Alright, good. All that's been safely stored. What am I doing here? Eliminate 50%? Oh, so I have a long way to go then. Ah, fuck that. And I just realized something. That means I'm gonna have to deal with the Baron probably. Has a clown mask. I just gotta hope there's like something useful here that I can kind of like jury rig into it. Because it looks like this is gonna be like a bit of a long one. No ammo for that. Reload. Grab. Scanner. How armored are you? You're somewhat armored. Certainly not phased by it, that's for sure. Cryo rounds. Yeah, they must have added a lot of new stuff then. That's the case. Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing. I'm definitely gonna have to scavenge my weaponry a bit here, just to keep going.
Help! Somebody please.
Just need to get him all like wounded. It's damage per move. Oh, I guess I'll have to go patch that up then and hope for the best. Okay, he's got to be bleeding out. He is bleeding out, so that's good. Oh, you still didn't fix yourself. That's unfortunate. Oh. Try number 45, I guess, for that, or wherever it is. That's looking pretty bad. That was a close one. That was a very close one. Almost got like murked by a centaur. This is exactly why I say I'm like not ready to deal with the Baron in this case. I don't have the armor for that type of situation. I think I didn't even make anything that might even help with this too. That's the worst part. At least I'm kind of finding some items that might prove helpful here. Yeah, I suppose that's better than nothing. But it really is just kind of one of those cases where I'm kind of just stuck having to, like, scrounge. It's gotta clear, like, 50%. Yeah, things are getting bad.
No one will grant us deliverance!
Okay. You know? I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's what I'm doing. It's not my problem. I don't need to clear it. The fucking Quasimorphs did it for me. I didn't have to fucking stick around for it. Also, 2 switchboards, very nice. So that means I have 4. Yeah, I can basically finally augment my setup. We got that rolling. We got monitoring, so we can actually use that. We also get more capsule fleet charges, which is very nice soon. Do need a drill though, because I want to get trade. If I can get the barter module, that'd be really helpful. This is a list of class development projects. Here you can select a class and replace its perks with the perks of any other unlocked class. Keep in mind that development price increases exponentially based on the number of perks being replaced. So this is what it lets you do. Okay, this is very good, actually. Because I want to get rid of stationary defense. The stationary defense sucks ass in this game. Like one of the worst ones. So if Typhon Lead's all about explosions, self-sustaining, and like aggression, pretty much, what we could do is it could get rid of this and then basically replace it with like either gear maintenance training or C specialist, and just basically because I think that applies to assault rifles. Yeah, I think it looks like you kind of want to use machine guns as a whole in these. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly about machine guns. You also get crit chance. It's also very useful. Yeah, we're playing. Oh, okay. So we had to get a bunch of stuff to basically do it too. All right, good to know. I was curious about that system. Do two quick pings. We need one of those mechanisms to get that. We need a gotcha box. You can already afford that one. That one's actually very nice. And we need a scanner for reputation points. And French comet is trying to like basically dominate this entire place, it seems. Yeah, like 100% they're trying to dominate everything here. Alright, what did they got here that might be good? What's that blinged out jackhammer? Nah, we're not helping them. We're gonna just ruin them. It's more profitable that way. Let's give them like a hawk. Perfect. Everything we need. Because I have self-healing, I can just find meds as I go with this. And food, it seems like food's very numerous in this game, so it doesn't seem like it's like a major issue yet. Like currently it's not bad. Also, I just found a cabbage, so there's my answer for why I do this. And just like that, we got another gun. And some new shoes.
Just begin to leave, and again, battles are everywhere.
Yeah, like you see what I mean? They just like people just drop a fuck ton of food in general.
Today's room was horrendous.
I think he's actually dead. Nah, but he probably will be soon. Yeah, and these people aren't really wearing like the best of gear either. 'Cause we haven't gotten that far. Like the moment you injure someone so badly that they start getting stunned from pain, that's pretty much what it pretty much guarantees that they're pretty much gonna be dead. Yeah, get closer so I can blast you with 12 gauge better. I think this box is needed for something. Oh, there's a whole ass room over there. Come to think of it, like I should probably try to like find like a better method for like trying to get gear. But it is kind of like too early too, so there's not really like much of a reason to like try to find things unless it's like specific components. Like I'm hoping once I get like a nice like recipe for like a 3x6 bag or something, and then like maybe that one upgrade that lets you get more capsules, because well, I can make some right now, I can't make a whole lot of them. Yeah, because I'm out of capsules right now. Because you only get like 2 per week. Fortunately for me, some of these actions that I do don't really do a whole lot of damage yet, so...
The potential earnings can be huge.
My character's not the most accurate with weapons of this variety. I already auto-stabilized. Also doesn't help that like I want the game to be kind of fast, but at the same time, I don't want to like be sitting like I don't want to like run into things recklessly. Because how the game's set up, it kind of like it can very easily get you like killed in this game because of that. So I'm trying to be like a little careful with my movements. Trying to be at least. Mission complete. I guess it's a matter of just grabbing the spoils now. How injured are you? You're not very injured. You do have valuable things on you, though. Things that I would want. Yeah, it's unfortunately it. There's nothing else here. Everything else is either trash or some other, like, thing. A big one. What is anyone asking for something? No, nothing truly valuable, unfortunately. Should be able to do some upgrading, though. Unfortunately, it looks like I need, like, magazines or something just to even get, like, half of these. The Sunlight Coven give. Sunlight Coven appears to be hampering on fucking tech right now. Kind of makes all the energy. It looks like they make energy weapons, explosives, and a laser sword apparently. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with them. I'm just gonna let them kind of be.
We can terminate orbit, sir. Confirm charge and go.
Get the factory rolling here.
Your guidance has
There we go.
emerged. You're looking good. Roger. In.
On an espionage. I mean, these. It's like Planet Bridge is really trying to fuck over everyone else here. Okay, they're selling something important here. And they will take my trash. They will take my garbage. My crap. I'll take your entire stock of this. Oh, it also automatically does stuff that they have. That's good. Because that just basically solved a potential problem of ours, which was trying to get certain items like this. So now we have better reward points. And I think we're closer to getting these now, yeah. We just need whatever the hell that is. And we're much closer. The real question here is who's selling what else now? They're selling alien gear. Let me think of it. Is that something we need? Do we need a darknet connection? No? Which one we want to do here? Do you want to get... Actually, what's my reps like right now? Planet Bridge does not care about me. Realware likes me. Church hates me. Civil hates me. Unchained hates me a little bit. Everyone else kind of just likes me. And Core Word just kind of mildly dislikes me. How many floors is this? Probably gonna be a large amount. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of good wear and number stuff. And the shotgun's worn out, so I'm gonna have to use something else as an alternative. Do I have a gun crate? If I have a gun crate, I could probably use that. No, I do not. Ken Howard disassembled guardsman gear to just get some commando armor. That way I'm at least not getting obliterated. Actually, this is more important. A glory helmet would help compared to this helmet. These heavier duty boots just perform vastly superior to these. And as is these pants. Now it's just a matter of priming up for the fight against them with the right weaponry. Bring the good 9mm. And the standard issue shotgun should do. I really do need to break down some medical supplies at some point. It's time to slay. This will be the last one for tonight, by the way. So what happens is what happens. How many floors we gotta worry about? 4? Just grab whatever I can while I'm here. A lot of combat drugs, so that's kind of useful. And hydraulic pump's gonna be important for later. Okay, that's a very good find. Now carry 4 guns. I guess by that logic, I should carry one of these. Actually, no. Where's the guy with the entropy gun? There you are. Quasimorph darts. Plus what's rain mod? I'm guessing they're throwable. We'll repair this gun. Like on the bright side, at least when you're fighting Quasimorphs, it's very easy to just keep your shit maintained. Which I guess is a huge plus. Unfortunately, I'm 100% gonna have to deal with a Baron. Game really do be just kind of like giving me the goodies, all the really fun stuff. But without sufficient drugs, I'm probably gonna have to deal with a Baron soon. Oh, cigarettes, that can kind of solve it. least tone it down by 150 points and give me like some leeway. So I have to kill 5 more. On a switchboard though, which is very nice to see. I'll start using this gun instead. Yeah, I've probably met my quota here anyway. This is not the environment that you want to loot goblin in. This is the type of place that just fucks you over if you do that. Alright, how many here? 6. So there's 12 total. Laceration. Really, it didn't cure itself. Well, try number 2. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Took too much damage. Oh well. There's always next time. In the meantime, I'll probably call it here because it's been doing this for like 3.25 hours pretty much, so I'll probably do more of this later down the line, but I don't think this is gonna be like a long-term thing. It's just something I'm gonna kind of like casually do every now and then, like I do with a bunch of other games. I will say though that like they definitely improved the crap ton of this game. I remember how much of a slog some parts used to be in later points, but with this how it is right now, it seems like it's a lot better. Like the gameplay flow feels nicer, the equipment range is much more interesting now. They did a lot of good things for it. Anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna head out now, so yeah, see you next time. I'll probably try to see if I can do another game stream on like either Saturday or Sunday. Usually I try to do it on Saturdays though, if possible. I couldn't do it this weekend because of the game I was running, but yeah, I expect more. I'll probably do Monomyth like next stream probably, unless something catches my interest.